Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Ford Field, home of the Lions here in Detroit, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Miami Redhawks offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they've moved the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 45 on his way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Rides the back on the option, the give. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Spillman. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hogs on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And the Redhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Redhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a Heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Miami! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home. And
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for a crease. It's Morris. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Redhawks want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets man coverage.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Finds a man in the middle. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, on a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. First and 10 from the 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Handoff to the single back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Redhawks are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run play action. Fires left. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Redhawks will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a 1st down play. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Spillman. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know when it's too much. The roughing the passer penalty gives them a first down. Barrels ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Hawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Redhawks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown Mustangs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The AT unit on the field.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Hawks send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Red Hawks in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Safe completion on the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the left. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, SMU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Finishing up his college football game.
And the returner will be brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first?
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
What was that?
The 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Redhawks line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for every...
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab on the left. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching.
He's looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he keeps feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now, because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Miami, Ohio, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Red Hawks want to move quickly. Out of the shotgun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the stick.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. They're working that left side. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw, it's locked. It's complete. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
They don't like me.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
No more time to throw.
That was the gym. What did you say? Oh, you guys go to the same gym?
Oh, well.
Luca mentioned you.
Fourth down attempt coming.
That sounds terrible.
Really?
Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Oh, he makes the intercepted.
Went from the best gym to the most terrible gym.
First play of the drive comes
They missed you guys.
22. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. Back down he goes at the 18.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DB's doing great work. Sometimes the defensive line
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Is there a lot of baddies?
Back to the line of scrimmage.
No baddie. Not baddie.
Anything better than
Backed up now, one more stop, and they can get off the
Yeah,
field.
right. Very good. Lost his
He
win.
is
a little more than
denied.
like to
Cannot
Wall
get
keep
the first down marker, and
but
it's
she was
fourth down
yapping
coming.
for like an hour and a half.
And the Mustangs
That Wolf?
So she like by the time we were leaving,
Uh-huh.
she's like, I just did 3 exercises. I really just been yapping. I'm like,
on the
Oh,
move.
man.
that sucks. She's like, don't leave. I'm like, sorry.
And the returner runs
Sorry.
out of
I
real
guess
estate
so.
as he goes down.
No, no, the gym
Drive
ball.
comes from the
Oh, you got a lot to
38-yard
say.
line.
You got a lot to say, don't you?
The clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Back to pass. It's
Look,
Hunt.
come here.
Lets it
Look,
fly.
come here. Logan, come here.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Oh. Now you come say hi to me. Now you come say hi to me.
It's pretty much over.
Oh, you got a lot to say, don't you?
Football game. It would take
You got a lot to
miracle,
say.
but nice job
got a lot
by
to
this
say.
offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that big
Oh.
bounce around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's
Such a little cheating point, isn't it?
guys that are great catchers in
Oh,
football. The first
I think I
guys,
felt
when they
better,
do,
and
they
then I
go
felt worse again.
blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football
For
game.
me, it's like I end up
A
losing
strong,
my mind.
methodical,
Yeah.
workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.
And not even
just
having
get the
enough
job
to
done and get
really
it
eat
win.
rounds.
I love when you
Food.
describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do
They give all their
is
dog?
get the W,
Yeah.
and that's what they did.
Bro, there's a lot.
Practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks present...